Hi, my name's Thomas Hall. I am one of the directors of a company called The Racing Room. The Racing Room is a company where we build scale electrics tracks predominantly for all sorts of events, and this is our permanent track in the Dragon pub. The Racing Room started with my stag do. We were looking into going go-karting, but for a good afternoon's worth of go-karting it was going to be several £100s, and I had guests. It just was unfeasible to ask them for an extra few £100, so we decided that we would have an afternoon in a pub playing games, and my best man and a few others clubbed together, bought a pretty basic scale electrics track, and we played that all afternoon. After that, I kind of really got into it, and coming from an arts background, I started making models for it, and it grew and grew to the point of it being a full-time job for me. The models are a construction of traditional model making techniques and 3D printing. So all of them are bespoke for this track and every other track that we make. So it's a mixture of different types of plastics, timbers, whatever materials that we need. So some of the things like the facades of the buildings where there's lots of repeats, we will draw them up in a 3D package, print them, and then assemble all of those components together. All the people on here are regulars who come into the pub where I've 3D scanned them, printed them out, and then painted them by hand. I think one of the main attractions to the Racing Room is that you can come and have a drink here and race cars. But also there's a nostalgic thing where most people had a scale electrics when they grew up. It brings on a lot of fun, a lot of good competition. I mean, it's better than a game of pool or a game of darts when you go to a pub.